It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and whatever next? Whatever next? B&M have a new product out, or it's from Fray Bentos, but it's in B&M. It's their festive turkey pie. Goes in the oven for 25 minutes. You take the lid off, get it in the oven. It goes in gas max 7 or a fan assisted oven of 200 degrees, or just a preheated oven 220 degrees if you haven't got a fan assisted oven. But this is the really curious thing about this. They're actually telling you which can openers they would recommend, because obviously there's videos on YouTube of how to open a Fray Bentos pie, and they've gone with Brabantia Essentials line of can opener, or the Oxo Good Grips. Never heard of either of those, because I always use an Army tin opener, and these things are great. You lip it on the edge there, pierce like so, and then you simply rock the tin opener back and forth, this Army tin opener, and it gets it open. So we're going to get this in the oven for 25 minutes. Festive turkey, so Christmas turkey I'm going to call it. We're getting there, nearly there. Remove lid before baking. Can you imagine cooking it with the lid on? Right, let's speed this up a little bit. Nearly there. So Christmas turkey, this was launched in September 2025. September, quite early I think, isn't it, to launch this type of thing, but it's gonna, this sort of thing. There you go. This sort of thing's going to last. It's probably got a sell-by date of 2027, something like that, I imagine. Will you have, this is the question though, will you have this for your Christmas dinner? Will this be for your Christmas dinner? If I was on my own, living in a place on my own, and Christmas dinner come around, and I was kind of like, didn't want to cut all the veg up, and then, well, you could cut some veg up, or you grab a can of mixed vegetables and put this in the oven. That's what it looks like. I do love the pastry on these pies, so let's get it in the oven then, and I'll be back in 25 minutes when it's cooked. Right, okay, this festive pie is ready. Let's get it up to the camera. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed. The pie lids normally raise lovely. They normally come up. The magic about a Fray Bentos pie is the pastry, and they normally grow twice the size of the pie lid. This one's failed, unfortunately. The edges got this sort of brushed with something, maybe some butter or something, and it's slightly burnt. But let's get it out. Get it on a plate. The cat's interested straight away. Yeah, it's a little bit stuck. But it smells good. It's that Fray Bentos sort of. They nailed the pastry. There we go. Right, let's try and get it out. we'll put the pie lid to the side. We're making a right mess of this. And then we'll empty the contents to the other side. That meat and gravy right, let's go. So we got a lot of it out. And here's what you get really. I had to get it out just to, number one, to cool it down. And number two is that I wanted to show you the middle. This is this is the best bit for me. See this is the secondary bit of pie lid. That's the bit that lives underneath. Let me flip this pie lid over. And that's it there. I suppose I could have cut it and tried to dissect it, but it would have done the same thing. They're cheap pies in a tin that generally gets stuck. And this is the best way to showcase it. I know I broke it down into different pieces. The crusty pie lid, that lovely squidgy pastry, which if you love Fray Bentos, that's what you buy it for. And then importantly, that sort of festive, what's festive about it? Is it just turkey and gravy? It looks like there's no vegetation in here whatsoever. So let's try this good bit then with some gravy. This is the kind of inner squidgy pastry with some gravy on it. Oh yeah. And that there is the very reason that people buy Fray Bentos, is that lovely squidgy, hard to explain gravy. It's just stodge. And then the rest, they could have used some sort of festive spices in this just to make it kind of different, but they haven't really. It's basically the Fray Bentos chicken pie, but with turkey. That's my honest assessment of this. But that's not bad. That's not a bad thing if you're a Fray Bentos fan, because you probably like the chicken version anyway, don't you? You're going to need some pepper. I'd be crushing some chili on this as well. It's very post World War II. It's very bland. Pie lid. Right, we got some pie lid and some chicken pie. Turkey pie. They've changed the lids. They've changed the lid. The lid's not the same. The lid used to be better than this. The lid used to float up and be rather brilliant, but this is just a crispy. No! They've changed the lid. The famous Fray Bentos lid doesn't taste the same. It's weird. It's boring. There's no flavour to it. I hear they've got a mac and cheese Fray Bentos out too. No, no. Rubbish. No. Not happy. Not happy. Sticking it all together. Right. Pie lid. Squishy inner. Pie lid, squishy inner lid layer, and then some turkey and gravy. No. The lid's changed. I'm convinced of it. This isn't good. Please, Fray Bentos, if you have changed the ingredients to the pie lid, please go back to your previous iteration. This isn't very good. It's flavourless. The turkey's flavourless. The gravy's flavourless. Everything about this pie is flavourless. There's nothing apart from the fact that they put some processed turkey in here that can make this even remotely festive, Christmassy. That's one of the worst pies I've ever eaten on the channel. There's no flavour whatsoever. It's even making me doubt my purchase of the new mac and cheese Fray Bentos. I think that's a very poor 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Fray Bentos, if you've changed the lid, please go back to the original recipe for the lid. That's all I got to say on the matter. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.